Welcome back to our website of Deptos of Education and Technology as well as Business. So today's theme, we are going to look at the T formula, or what we call half angles. So we are looking at the T formula, or what we call half angles. And say let T equals tan theta by 2. If we consider our triangle here, and you have got, maybe this is angle A, this is side B, this is C. For tan theta by 2, this is theta by 2. Tan theta by 2 is given as what? When we use the idea of SOHCAHTOA. Tan is given as what? Opposite over hypotenuse, like t out of 1. Opposite, which is here, and over adjacent, which is 1. We don't know that side, I can call it y. From Pythagoras theorem, it says AB squared plus BC squared equals AC squared. We go on, we substitute in the length t squared plus 1 squared equals y squared. We get 1 plus t squared equals y squared. We take the root on both sides. So what is y? Y is already root of 1 plus t squared, which is that side there. So can we get the value of our sin theta by 2? What is sin theta by 2? Sin is given as opposite over hypotenuse, where our opposite is already t out of the hypotenuse, which is root of 1 plus the t squared. We also look at cos theta by 2. What is cos theta by 2? Cos theta by 2 is given as adjacent of hypotenuse, which is 1 out of the root of 1 plus t squared. So after coming up with these ones, then from the double angle formula or from the multiple angle formula, what we looked at in the last videos, we are going to look at the scenario of sin theta alone. Recall, when we had sin 2 theta, it was a double angle, and which was given as 2 sin theta cos theta. Now if I have sin theta alone, is the same as what? Is the same as sin into theta by 2 plus theta by 2. When you say theta by 2 plus theta by 2, you come out with theta. When you try to open it, what does it become? It becomes sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 plus cos theta by 2 sin theta by 2. This one is the same. That means sin theta is the same as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. That's the expression for sin theta. But do we know our sin theta by 2? Our sin theta by 2 in terms of t is already given as t all over the root of 1 plus t squared. So we substitute in 2 into t out of the root of 1 plus t squared. Cos theta by 2 is given as 1 all over the root of 1 plus a t squared. So when we go ahead, this becomes t times 1, we are getting a t, times the 2, we are getting a 2t all over root 1 plus t squared times root of 1t squared. It is appearing 2 times. So this is the same as root of 1 plus t squared, the whole of it squared. And you know the relationship between a square and a square root, automatically the square root disappears. So we remain with sin theta equals 2t all over 1 plus t squared. This is the expression of the t formula in terms of sine. So when we go ahead and look for the one for the cosine, we need to look for the one for the cosine, and we see which one are we going to be using them. Recall also when we had cos 2 theta was the same as cos squared theta minus sin squared theta. When the angle is double, it became single. Now, when we have now cos theta alone, what happens? It is going to become cos squared theta by 2 minus sin squared theta by 2. But do we know a cos theta by 2 in terms of t formula what we derived? Cos theta by 2 is already 1 all over the root of 1 plus t squared, the whole of it squared, minus, do we know sine is the same as t all over the root of 1 plus t squared, the whole of it squared. So can we expand? 1 squared, you get 1 out of 1 plus t squared minus t squared out of 1 plus t squared. So can we get the LCM? The LCM is 1 plus t squared. So this is the same as 1 minus t squared out of 1 plus t squared, which is a cos theta. So this is the expression of cos theta in terms of the t formula. Then can we also look at for tan? Tan theta is the same as sin theta out of cos theta. But do we need a sin theta in terms of t is already 2t out of 1 plus t squared divided by, do we need cos theta is already 1 minus t squared out of 1 plus t squared. So can we go ahead and find, when we reduce it, this is the same as 2t out of 1 plus t squared times 1 plus t squared out of 1 minus t squared. This one disappears with this. So I'm going to remain with 2t all over 1 minus t squared. So we are also getting that. So I've got that tan theta in terms of t is the same as 2t all over 1 minus t squared. These are the expressions which we have so far derived. So in the next episode, we are going to look at more examples when we are using the t